Hello and welcome to Let's Try. We're trying Terrascape. This is another one from Stray Fawn Publishing. They published Wandering Village and others, and I've enjoyed quite a lot of games from them. They have provided me with a key for this, so I thank you very much. This game just hit 1.0, and it's another kind of game in the vein of like casualized. I don't know how to put it. Casualized Civ type games, but if you've ever played any of the games where you're placing structures and proximity matters and you're trying to beat your high score, games like Polytopia but maybe not as deep or as dense as Polytopia, then this will be right up your alley. I have covered other games in the sort of genre, or I should say casualized genre, and have commented on the fact that I think that too many of those games are a little bit too similar. This has taken cues from the genre, but hasn't just like done the whole thing again, and I really appreciate that. So we're gonna jump into it. We're gonna do Kingdom mode, although it's fair to note that this game has other modes that don't play so like, I don't know how to play. I almost want to say like Euro style, where you're just going for high score. But I'm going to play Kingdom mode because it's like the most self-contained. You'll take note at how much extra replayability there is, as well as like what we're working with in terms of like a shuffled deck. But we have different land masses. You can see my score there. It wasn't good, spoilers, and in fact I am not very good at this game. But I'm going to try my best, and I want to show it off as best as I can. All right, so we are working with like floating land masses, which is cute. I think that the reason they've done that is really just to have an excuse to have broken up land masses, so you're trying to score them differently. We're going to place our keep. The keep, as I understand it, doesn't score from anything, so we can place it pretty much wherever we want as long as it's got a complete 7 hex. I believe it's 7 hex, so we want to probably place it where we don't think we can make any points anywhere in any other way. So I kind of like up here where there isn't really a lot going on. There's a little bit going on, but not a lot going on. So we're just going to plunk it down right there. We have a kind of Civ style science map. This is going to affect what kind of structures we can place down, and we do receive structures in the form of cards. So if you remember, I played a game, I think it was called... Oh god, there's been so many of these. You'll have to forgive me for not remembering all of them. Hex tiles? Hexarchy. I liked Hexarchy. Hexarchy was going for more like the actual literal blending of genres like deck building and civilizations. This is not so much. It's not really a 4X game because there's not really any conquering, but there is quite a lot of expansion. So let's start with basic food. I think that's going to... Now, I have a kind of working idea of how this game scores, and I'll be able to play it a little bit better than I did the first time. But what we're working with here is we have a lot of resources that we're trying to score as high as we can from. Eventually, our structures are also going to be scored from other neighboring buildings, but we're not going to worry about that too much right now. In fact, maybe one of the reasons I'm not very good at this game is I try not to worry about it too much. But we've got ourselves a gatherer hut. It'll tell you straight up what it benefits from. So fruit farm, berry bushes, farmstead, rivers. This is going to look intimidating, but all I'd really recommend focusing on is the berry bushes part. And also what tile it likes to be placed on. So I guess this one doesn't actually benefit from the tile it's placed on. I guess it does benefit from grasslands. Where does it say that? On the left side. So it gets 15 points from grass, 10 from arid, but it's going to lose points for rural and urban. So right here would seem like a good placement, but it's actually, I think that's arid. So it's not as good as if I could find a grassland. So this one's pretty good, but it tells you straight up how much you're going to score for. 60 is really good. So let's go ahead and plunk one down for 60. It gives you a nice kind of satisfying dopamine button pushing like score instantly for like how much you've gathered from that. I have a lot of the settings turned on for like letting me know where I can and cannot build, is also showing me all the resources. You can turn all of this off. I'm not sure why you would want to play like this, to be honest. I think that this way of playing would be very, very difficult, but maybe that's why you'd prefer to make it a bit more difficult for yourself. So you might notice that the Gatherer Hut is already going to score 5 more points from adjacent Gathering Hut buildings. Not every single building in this game benefits from being placed next to each other, but this one does. So, you know, that's your slow roll into the how the game likes to complicate things. We can also see in the top left corner here, we have a filling up bar for basic food. This means that if I score 150 points for basic food exclusively, then they will unlock a new building for basic food. And therein lies, you know, more points. But right now we've only got the berry bush. Also at the bottom we have an orange bar that, you know, as we fill up we will get more booster packs, you could call them. And then on the left side we have a much larger bar that once we fill, we get 240 points. We will unlock the next age and we can select a new pack to play with. But for now we're just placing berry bushes, and we got ourselves I think this is a rare one. Increase the range by 1. So occasionally you'll get rare versions of the same kind of dealie, and this one's, we could get 110 for this resource, which is pretty interesting. I wonder I'm kind of curious if you could score from a bush across a void like that. That'd be kind of funny. 110 isn't bad. I feel like with the range is like everything. I'm wondering if we could get like a golden, or not even gold, a diamond rating. But I think 110 is the best we're going to do. That's not bad at all. Something you could also do, the order in which you place things really does matter. So if you have the booster packs to spare, what you could do is open up more packs to give you the resources that building scores from, and then place those resources before you place the building to try and maximize your points. So you don't have to like necessarily plan way ahead. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock forestry. We'll do settlement last, because that's what settlements basically benefit from all of those other neighboring resource gathering buildings. So now we have 4 booster packs, and you're going to notice the asterisk at the forestry, I think that's just letting us know that it's new. But the plus sign on the basic food tells us that we would get something special for getting it. So we get, I guess it was just telling us we get the hunter cabin, which is new. The hunter cabin benefits from these like doe, I don't know what you want to call them, but they're little deer icons. And these are one of the trickier ones to place, because generally speaking there's not a lot of places to play. You know, there's like one obvious place here, but good luck scoring for a second you know, hunting lodge, because they really don't like to be placed adjacent. They hate it, in fact. So I'm going to place it here. I think that's one of the better places I could put it. 75 points is pretty good. We could put down another berry bush or berry hut here. I think 50 is actually really nice. Oh, we also got place berry bushes. I should have placed those first. My bad. Well, that's okay. We can plan around another berry bush. You might have noticed that these actually merge. There are like hidden and secret combinations of tiles you can throw down. So if you throw down a gatherer's hut near adjacent to like I think it's berries and another gatherer's hut, it will merge into something. I don't know what this is called. Oh, it was about to tell me there. Fruit farm. There we go. Merged building. So it's good to kind of plan around those. I'm going to, this guy, this is just a straight resource, so it doesn't actually matter where I place this, so I may as well place it where I think I can score the most points. I like this arrangement here because I could put a fruit gather there, and then I can also in the future try and build another one there. Okay, so we're forging ahead. If I get the basic food, I will get wheat fields. Wheat fields are going to be new, but I also want to do some forestry, so let's do some forestry. You might have gathered, no pun intended. You know what? Pun intended. Why not own your stupid puns? Why not? That lumberjacks benefit from the forest, adjacent forests. You might have gathered, no pun intended. I speak. You know what? Pun intended. Why not? That lumberjacks benefit from the forest, adjacent forests. You might have gathered, lumberjacks benefit from the forest, adjacent forests. You might have gathered, lumberjacks benefit from the forest, adjacent forests. You might have gathered, lumberjacks benefit from the forest, adjacent forests. You might have gathered, lumberjacks benefit from the forest, adjacent forests. You might have gathered, lumberjacks benefit from the forest, adjacent forests. You might have gathered, lumberjacks benefit from the forest, adjacent forests. You might have gathered, lumberjacks benefit from the forest, adjacent forests. You might have gathered, lumberjacks benefit from the forest, adjacent forests. You might have gathered, lumberjacks benefit from the forest, adjacent forests. You might have gathered, lumberjacks benefit from the forest, adjacent forests. You might have gathered, lumberjacks benef You also might notice that resources kind of fade out of existence when I'm placing things. That's just letting me know that that tile is not benefiting from that. It doesn't actually delete that resource. So we'll place one there, and I can plan in the future for those to benefit more, but for now we're just placing them. Now we've unlocked the forester building, and forester buildings are basically like, well, I mean, it sounds, it's pretty obvious when you think about it, but it's like a faux forest tile that you can place. So if I go for forestry again, I'll get the forester tile. They do like certain tiles, so they probably want to be on grassland, not arid. They would prefer to, you know, have some grassland. So we'll plunk one down there, and then we'll plan to have a lumberjack over there. In fact, there's a really good spot for a lumberjack in the center there. Let's go for some more basic food. I'm going to be playing fairly fast and loose because it's a long game when you really like think about every single turn, and I was thinking about every single turn, and I still didn't really succeed in my endeavors. I do want to plan. This is a good chunk of land here for settlements. Settlements, you got to be careful about settlements because they can very quickly just get out of control. They really like neighboring settlements, so you tend to eventually like kind of place them next to each other. But we don't have settlements yet. We're just kind of planning ahead. We're planning for settlements. Let's put it there. I'm going to plan for a settlement here, and I'll plan for a fruit gatherer there. So let's do some more basic food. We'll do a gatherer's hut there, and the gatherer hut also likes the wheat field. So we can plunk one down there. Yeah, I don't know. See, I'm starting to think too hard about it. So let's plunk down a wheat field there. We'll plan for another gatherer's hut over there. I really do want to plan. Yeah, we could have another gatherer's hut near here. And we're just trying to work up to settlements at this point. Let's do some more forestry. Foresters also like grasslands. I think I already said that, actually. We can plunk one down there. That's not bad. These are swamplands. You just cannot place on them at all. So they're just kind of a problem. But here's a good spot we've made for the lumberjack, and we've gotten to the next age. So how are we doing? There's not a lot of mountains. There's a little bit of mountains there. Mountains, Gandalf. Okay, so there are some mountains over here. We could do some mining. There's some over there. Okay. Oh, I was going to unlock the next stage. We could also do food stuff. I actually didn't do food stuff on mine, but I think we do want to unlock settlements because now we've kind of staked our land here. What is this icon? Undiscovered. Oh, interesting. So this tells us about merged buildings. I actually didn't know about this. So this tells us how to make these merged buildings. Wow, that's a complicated one right there. How in the world would we even do that? We need something we haven't discovered though there. So let's see if we can't make a cottage. This arrangement of cottages. So let's get ourselves. The berry bushes would have actually been really good. Okay, so. I don't want to think about it too hard. In fact, I think what I want to do is actually just go for some more food right away. We have 4 cottages to place. So we want to make them count. We want to make every single point count here. I think honestly one of the more important cottages to place is the first one. Because then you can just kind of cascade your cottages from that first one and score multiplicatively. Probably overthinking this. I'm sure there's a good spot somewhere. There's a not bad spot over here, actually. Let's place a wheat field there, and that's actually, oh wow, look at that diamond. That's actually hard to achieve with the cottages. They generally are happy with like 20 points. They don't score very high. Like 30 points there is actually pretty good. Like the most we can, well, we get 30 points from the wheat field. It's nothing to slouch, nothing to scoff at. So why don't we place that there? We'll get rid of the berry bush, but we weren't going to score off that berry bush anyway. And that way this settlement gets another bonus. Then we'll throw down another wheat field there, and then this settlement will benefit largely from that area. It's a dang shame we couldn't have tried to get this guy going, but that's okay. Let's just get some more stuff. So what are we trying to do here? We're trying to get some more forestry. Yes, you can lower and raise land. I actually have no idea what the benefit of this is, other than like certain things score differently, I suppose, when something is like... I guess it matters for merged locations. That's probably it. I really shouldn't have grabbed more settlements. That was a mistake. Forestry. We want more forestry. So let's try and plan for another lumberjack somewhere. There's a pretty good one over here. Actually, honestly, I want to get rid of this deer over there and have a nice sawmill in the center there. That would be kind of perfect. Could place one here. 20 isn't bad. It's could do a whole lot worse, honestly. But I think, honestly, we want to put the... I can't remember. Do these... I think these guys are large hexes. So I was thinking I could put the next sawmill here, but it might actually get detracted from the other sawmill. Ah, well. We'll figure it out. We'll blunder along. So what is this? No, it's actually a small hex. Okay, so we'll plunk one down there, and I'm also going to get rid of this. Once a tile has scored from some resources, by the way, it doesn't matter if you delete those resources. So you may as well. Like, you could try and score from them again, of course, but, you know, you want to develop upwards. You don't necessarily want to try and keep scoring for the same resources over and over again, right? Okay, let's go for... Oh, place game. Okay, that's interesting. That would give us 2 game to place. So we could try and score off these game over here one more time. So I could do like over here. I'm thinking like I'll place the lodge here somewhere. So plunk one down there and there. And then let's see, we'll continue with... Ooh, this is a good sawmill. What is it? Receive losses points on thicket. You can also, if you want, recycle cards to get more booster packs. It's not something I did a lot of. Maybe one of the reasons I didn't score too high. So this is pretty good over here, although we could do better, I think. 50 isn't great. 60 is better. Ooh, I mean 60 still over here. 65 is getting there. I really want to get diamond. 55. It looks like they like the river as well. 60. Yeah, see, this is where I start to overthink things. 70. There we go. It's funny that we actually score less, but I guess they like to be on a forest tile, so that works. Oh, it's not really. Yeah, I guess it does like to be on. Okay, we'll put it right there. We get another booster pack. Let's get some more food. So let's plan for our next settlement, and I'm gonna try and get this merged tile over here. Not sure what. I guess. If I was to place one here, that's not bad. And then we could go plunk, 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 plunk to try and get this. Oh, except there's a shift in elevation there, so that actually doesn't work for us. We could try and do it like this way. That's not terrible. So we could plunk one down here. And oh, I guess I ruined the game that I had already placed. Oops. My bad. Someone's gonna get upset at me for that. All right, it's fine. You know what? It's just fine. Don't worry about it too much. Okay, let's 20, 15. Let's try and get this merged structure. So 25, 20, 20. There we go. So it turns into a longhouse. And it looks like to me that gives me a remove resources and a rural on surrounding tiles. Interesting. I can't believe I never got that. How in the world did I never get... it doesn't matter. You didn't even see that game. So now we can remove resources from a tile if we so choose. I'm not sure why you would necessarily want to do that, but we can do that. Can we get... Oh, we could build an... Oh, we can't... Oh, there we go. That's why. So, like, could I clean up this one here? No. Cleaning... removing resources not the same as removing a building. I did get... There's a demolish card. So you can do that. Let's do some more forestry. We need to level up some more on that. We could do forestry like this. This isn't bad, actually. I guess you still score 40. You don't need to destroy a forest to do it. So I'm planning for like this. That's not bad. This is not bad. 65. Wow. We could just get rid of those bushes, berry bushes. We're not going to score too much for those. And I don't plan on developing over there. So let's just do it now. 75 is pretty good, actually. Let's get some more food, because I want to get some more berry bushes going. 60 is really good, actually. Can we get that higher? So it's 30 on the difference of 20 points really hurts, you know. So we'll just plunk this down now, because what I'd like to do is I want to put a wheat field here. I think that's what I want to do. Maybe I want to put it down here and here, and then I'm gonna put a cottage here, and we're gonna try and build another longhouse. But I get there's no grassland over there, so I really ought to I just want to build up like this. 20. I think that's the best we're gonna do there. We need more settlements, so we got ourselves a well. Wells are good. Wells score for adjacent buildings, but they also for adjacent resources. 35 is not bad. We get 30 there. I want to build another longhouse. And you know, I could build some more resources around here, but this is arid land, so we're not going to score that high anyway, so I may as well do it this way. Get ourselves another longhouse. And then the longhouse is actually worth more points. So now we can get like 45 there. 45 is not bad. Still, I'd like to see some more diamonds. I haven't seen a single diamond yet. 20. Actually, that's not true. I think I got a diamond cottage, which was pretty impressive. Let's try and level up forestry. There's some good land over here we could try and benefit from. Not sure how. Okay, this is good. We could do a sawmill there. We got our last forestry card. That's charcoal. Charcoal benefits from forest as well as sawmills, I believe. Or not sawmills, this one, lumberjacks. We want to place our last forester. You don't want to like fill up your hand too much. I don't really know where I want to put this guy. Here, maybe? Yeah, that's not a bad place for a lumberjack. Ooh, we got a big lumberjack. Increased range. 155, that's really good. 165, though. I really want to get a diamond for this one. Ah, there we go. 205. That's the ticket. Heck yeah, bud. All right, we have well exceeded our age. So, fishing seems cool. I haven't got to try fishing yet. So let's get into fishing. Community we'll get into later once we've placed a few more cottages. I got an achievement for unlocking. You do get achievements for a lot of stuff in this game, and I don't know if that's a good thing. Like, you just get achievements for unlocking things. Okay, so this is a new structure. We need to put a well in the center of 2 forests, a lumberjack, and then 3 cottages. Is a very bizarre arrangement. I'm not even sure where. Okay, we have a well over there, but it's not really in a good place. This one, yeah, no, the lumberjack has to be between the cottages. I don't know if the exact arrangement matters. It probably does. Or if it's just that these tiles need to be arranged around it in some form. Let's get some fishing traps going. So I haven't done this at all. So you can place it in the lake. Makes sense. Looks like the most we can get is 55. I probably want to place near the shore, so that I'm assuming that settlements will benefit from these traps. Let's see. Oh, actually, no. They don't benefit from the traps, huh? Okay. All right, let's get ourselves a charcoal burner. Charcoal burner is going to be tricky to place. See, they benefit from the lumberjacks and also the forest tiles. 50, 55, 60 ain't bad. But like every time I place these kind of things on a forest, I am like destroying that forest a little bit more. Kind of, you know, it kind of reflects real life in that way, I think. 60 ain't bad. Do I take a slight cut so that I preserve that forest tile? I think so. 55 is fine. We don't need to make it like insane. Okay, so I would like to find a place to kind of make this bizarro structure. It's gonna be challenging. But we have 3 cottages we could try and figure out. Oh god, I really don't like this arrangement. It's weird. There's some other stuff, but we have to find out the tiles first. Yeah, we don't know any of these. This one, okay. This seems a bit more doable. We need 4 foresters though. This one we just straight up don't know. Okay, so I'm thinking, I mean, it sucks, but I'm thinking this is the best chance we have is over here. So we go like that, and then it's gonna be plunk there and plunk there, but we need to place the rest of the things first so that I don't get super confused. So let's go for forestry so that we can get our foresters. So we need one here. I was hoping to get the lumber jack, but that's just fine. Oh, we're actually scoring not terribly for this. We're still gonna need the well. So we just need the lumberjack there. The lumberjack and the well. I should have placed the wheat farm. But I guess I'm only doing this to merge. I'm not doing this for a lot of points, to be honest. Let's see if we can't find a good place for this last forester. Over here ain't bad. We'd take a huge point cut, so I'm not a huge fan of that. Oh, right. Wait a minute. Maybe we can find a place to try and make this one. Except this one over here is already being arranged into some kind of merge, so that's not good. Just wondering, over here isn't bad? If I can destroy this lumberjack later, then that won't be a bad one. Then we could turn that into a merge structure. Just trying to figure out where I should put some more settlements. Let's just plunk a wheat there and then plan for this to be a settlement. God, I can't not overthink this game, actually. So we can get some fishing boats. So what is fishing boats like? Fish traps and fish. Makes sense. So 80 there is not bad. I wonder if we could do better though. Like we could throw another trap there, and now that's 100. Not bad at all. We could have probably done a little bit better, but I think I'm happy with 100. So now we could get a shell farm. I'm not sure what the shell farm is going to do for us. Grand demolition. Demolish merged buildings. Oh, interesting. Do I like that? I don't know that I do. Let's do some more fishing. So these guys like to be on the sea or lake. I don't think we have any sea, do we? Apparently that is sea. I don't know what the difference between sea or lake is. Where is a lake? Is this a lake? It's really hard to tell, actually. And then they like fish traps and fishing boats. So over here is actually pretty good. Oh, they also like fishing traps. They like everything. They seem to like everything. So over here isn't bad. I wonder if fishing traps like shell farms. They don't like other fishing traps, is the one thing to keep in mind. So we definitely, if we're going to place this somewhere, we should place it over here. I think getting a 65 seems like a really good idea. Oh, and now we could get some more fish to place. It's a cool game. I like it. It's just fun. I don't know how to sell it to you, really. It's like there's definitely some strategy going on. I can definitely overthink the heck out of this game. All right, we need ourselves a lumberjack. There's the lumberjack. There's our lumberjack and he's okay. So we're placing it here for 0 points. 0 points, huh? Wow, that sucks. Like, we could place a forester there and make it worth it, but 0 points it is. What a shame. All right. 20. Oh, right, this is our forester. We want to try and score for this guy. 0 points, really? I think I'm going to try and get a demolisher, and then we can make our merged forester over here. I'm still not getting it. What do we want? I think we want some more settlements. Ah, there's our well. Perfect. So this is -5 points, huh? Oh, that's just for the tile. We get 60 points. And we've made ourselves a forest settlement. Oh my god! That really develops the land. That is insane. Adds forest on free surrounding tiles 3. Generate thicket on free surrounding tiles. Wow, okay, so even though I took a huge point loss for placing this, I also generated a bunch of new resources. That's amazing. We also got some more game. It just gave us a bunch of free game. I wonder if I only get that for the first time I merge that. Like, if I make this arrangement again, will I get more game to place? These guys like grasslands. Oh, that's right. This is a straight resource, so it doesn't actually care too much about where it goes. So I'm just going to place them all around here so that I can place a hunting lodge around there. Place the blocker predator on an empty tile. This guy, what is he like? What's the point in a predator? That's interesting. I don't know. He's over there now. I kind of want to try and do that again. Like, that was good. So how would we do that again? I don't want to disturb this forestry over here. That's fine. Why don't we plan for over here? This isn't bad. I was gonna try and put a lumberjack here. Actually, that's see, that's the problem, is that you have to kind of plan around it very arbitrarily. So, okay, we would have to put a guy here. And then we put a cottage here. And that way I can put a lumberjack around here. I don't know if the lumberjack is going to work. Let's do some more. Oh, we have no more forestry. Okay, you know what? Let's do some more fishing. We still need to level up fishing. 65 isn't bad. Can we do better? 95. 80. There you go. Did I also make a fishing village by accident? 130. Oh, hell yeah, bud. 45 ain't bad either. We're getting rid of all of our fish, but that's okay. Did we find out how to make that fishing outpost? Okay, yeah. So it's just an arrangement of a fish trap, a shell farm, and a boat. We could probably do it again at some point. It's not super complicated. So we need a lumberjack. That's a sawmill, not a lumberjack. Wow, we get 25 points from that lumber mill town, whatever it is. 100 ain't bad. I was just wondering if we could do better. Certainly doing a lot better in this run than I was in my own little game. So I don't think we need another forester over there. We could put another forester down here. Oh shoot, only 0, huh? I'm just like, is there another arrangement that I could do here? And it really doesn't look like it. I guess I could place it here. I just don't like that I'm getting 0 here. 0 kind of sucks. At least here I get 10. So I might as well place it in that direction. Okay, so I haven't built a lot of settlements in a while. At least not ones that don't function towards some kind of weird merge. This swamp is kind of unfortunate around here. I was going to place one here. 25. 25 is not nearly as much as I thought I was going to get. What do I get for the predator? Wow, negative 20, huh? Why would I place the predator? Why wouldn't I just recycle it? Is my question. You know what? Let's get some food. Let's place a berry guy here. And then we'll place a wheat field here. And then we'll place a cottage there. And diamond! Hell yeah. That's how you get the most out of your tiles. Oh yeah, we have a good place for a hunting cabin over here. Apparently they benefit from foresters. 95 isn't bad, but can we do better? I think we need... I still need a lumber mill. Or a... Is it a lumberjack? Sorry. Got another... charcoal burner. 105. 105 is real good, actually. We got ourselves another forester. So I'm going to continue to build foresters over here. Why not? Oh, I guess I should have built it around here. That was the whole point, like holding out. Raise land. I don't want to raise land. We'll get some more basic food. 40 is pretty good. We can do better, though. Not much better, I suppose. 40 is pretty darn good. Like even over here, it's 40. 30. 35. You want to get at least gold. I feel like that's 40, yeah. I feel like gold is your goal for like every single placement, pretty much. I feel like I should be content with 95. 95 is pretty dang good. What's your language? I like the music in this game. It's like way more pleasant than it has any right to be. So we are already at the 40-minute mark, and I am like 100% not even close to finishing this playthrough. That's what happens. What's my high score? How about I'll try and beat my high score, and then we'll call it there. So let's see this merged lad. So it seems to raise the land. What does that do? Royal forest. Place forest. Place the resource forest on an empty tile. Oh, so we just get an extra forest tile. And then it adds forest on free surrounding tiles 1. Generate thicket on surrounding tiles 1. Additional points. I don't think it did raise the land. I think that was just my imagination there. I don't know, maybe it did. Well, it looks cool anyway. I mean, I think I was hoping for a little bit more. We finally got our lumberjack though. So we can place our lumberjack. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Where is it? This one here? It's gonna go, yeah, right here. 35 is pretty good actually. And now we can place these guys here and here. I suppose I could have placed this forest first, and then I would have gotten a little bit more points. Oops, is all I can say. So now we need more settlements. We need a well. Oh, we just got like a ton more cottages. We should start placing those. We can get 20. 20 is like fine. I feel like we can do better. Like we could place this guy here. Now we're still getting 20. Wow, we're like cursed to get 20 no matter where we place over here. $25. And we built ourselves a wheat farm by accident. I do that a lot. I accidentally build these weird merged tiles. 25, not bad. And I kind of just want to like place in this general direction. 25. 25. You can see what I mean when I say that like settlements really just like to kind of build off of each other. Yeah. 15. 20 is pretty good. Let's just get some more stuff. I still need a well. We'll get some more. Ooh. Big wheat field. What does a big wheat field do? Increases the range by 1. Has other biome influences. Okay. That's interesting. So if we want to, farmstead gives us a wheat field, and then it also generates grass. Ooh, that's nice actually. So if we wanted to shoot for something like this, totally doable. Not really convenient over here, unfortunately. Just wondering where we could try and do something like that. 35. I don't know what this wheat field is like looking for. Oh wow, 75? My goodness. Okay, I'll take a diamond wheat field. Apparently we got 2 of those. Let's take 2 diamond wheat fields. And you know, why not? Let's go ahead and build ourselves another farmstead. We'll only get 10 points, but farmstead. That's like not bad at all. And I'm sensing another pretty good cottage like right here. 30 ain't bad. Can we do better though? 35. 50. Wow. I think we can still do better though. Forestry. All right, you know what? Let's do some fishing. We haven't done some fishing in a while. 65 on the fishing. Sure. We got ourselves a new fishing tile. All right, you know what? 50 ain't bad. $25. Just wondering if there's, I don't know. I feel like, actually I should have put the gatherer's hut like there. That would have been amazing. Get a new tile. Fishery. Likes to be near the coast. Benefits from pretty much everything. Oh, I see. It has to be on the coast. $105 for this lad. 110. It seems like 110 is the best we're gonna do. I'm just wondering if we could build another one of those merged guys. How does one build that one again? We need a trap, a shell farm, and a boat. So like right here, that would make another one of those. And 60 isn't bad actually. So we'll do that again. That's actually going to make the fishery worth more, I think. 95, 105, 110. Looks like 110 is like the best we can do over here. So let's go for 110. And then I'm going to try and do a bit better over here. I'm thinking I'd like to try and do this fishing village again over here. 65 is good. Let's go for 80. And then I'll put a shell, whatever this guy is, the shell farm there. So we build that thing again. And I think that's actually like really decent. So what are we trying to do here? Basic food still needs to get upgraded. Does the cottage benefit from the... No, the cottage does not benefit from the fishery. Kind of surprising, honestly. Fishing. We didn't get a shell farm. A dang shame, honestly. 40 over here isn't bad. 50. 75 though. 80. Okay, yeah, I mean 80's pretty good. 250 experience points, new banner shape. Let's try and, oh, there's a boat builder. I don't even know what that is. Dang. Okay, I'm really curious as to how much we can get over here. 50? 50 seems really good. So plunk that down there. I don't think we're gonna do better than that. 35. Ooh, 65. Yeah. Oh, I could have put a wheat field down first. So we got ourselves the cattle pasture, which is nice. It's another tile. I mean, like you can. I hate to use the civilization analog, I guess, but like it really does feel like the same way you kind of plunk down towns in Civilization and try and make the most of all of the surrounding resources. It feels like that to me. I might be off base on that, but that's what it feels like. I'm still trying to get a well for this guy over here. I don't know what remove resources. I really don't know what the benefit of that would be. I don't know. Wheat field there, why not? Settlement. Granary. Grass. Likes farmsteads, fishing outpost, wheat field. Doesn't like other granaries. 120 there, 165. 165 seems really good. Can we do better? Just like sweeping the area, trying to find something better. 165 is really good. We can do better though. It really likes the wheat fields, and it also likes the like farmsteads. So if we could try and plan for another farmstead. Oh, I need another food tile. Let's go for the fishing. I want to complete this guy over here. Do I go like this and then complete it that way? I think so. There we go. Keep upgrade unlocked. So we could do trade. I haven't done trade before. Unlock the trade deck. New stuff. Yeah, I mean, this is a very satisfying game. It does remind me of Polytopia in some ways, and I mean that as a compliment, but I think Polytopia is a bit more hitting that 4x kind of niche, whereas this is doing something a little bit more casualized. I really don't want that to sound like an insult. It's not. Okay, so can we do... You know what? I'm just seeing... I want to do this again. It's really addictive. I love it. Let's put a fish there and there. Then we put a fishing trap there. Then we put a fishing boat there. And we've maximized the points there. And then we can put the last fish there. And then shell farm goes there. So I want to make another like farmstead. So we could, how do we do that again? Yeah, okay, we could just put another wheat farm. Oh no, these can't be replaced. So this is gonna be trickier than I thought. Unless I could get a blow up thing. But let's look at trade. So we got haulers. Receive, loses points on, they like rural and urban and arid. They like a lot of things. They really like developed land, which is a tricky thing to pull off, but look at that, 80. I'm assuming they're gonna really hate being near each other. They also really don't like game, apparently. 50 for that whole river is kind of neat. Wonder if we could just like develop that. They like the very interesting kind of buildings. They like the long houses and they like the farmsteads. So you really have to plan for those if you want to make the most out of the trader. 50 for this whole river though. That's kind of neat. I don't know. This guy does not benefit from the trader at all. I need that well. Yes, okay. We've built another one of these lads and this place is super developed now. Place the blocker predator on an empty... I really don't know what that does. Like, what is the point? Is it just like an extra fun thing to try and make the most of? Well, we can finally flush out this area a little bit. I'm pretty sure that's the most we can do over there. This area is the worst for that. Honestly, I think that 50 isn't bad, and I don't really know if there's any way we can develop that area, so I may as well take 50. I could just try and build another longhouse here. Okay, we do another longhouse, and then this granary... Why is it only 155 now? I thought it benefited from the longhouses. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, I was trying to... oops. That's fine. Still, 90 for this trade. This game is, like, really addictive. Like, upsettingly so, almost. Like, this video is almost... It's gonna be an hour long, and what do I do? Okay, let's do some more basic food. We have cattle pastures. Hunting game. There we go. So 90, oh, that's actually not great. I needed to do it like this. So let's place that last game like there. And then 125, we got a diamond. Yo. So the cattle pasture likes farmstead, fruit farms, wheat fields, all that stuff. So it's gonna feel right at home over here. 70 seems to be really good. 105, that's not bad at all. Just wondering where I could put another trader down. So I think I have beaten my score now. I'm gonna have to call it here. This video is almost an hour long, and I'm not even halfway there yet. The reason my game petered out is I didn't have nearly enough points to get enough booster packs to continue developing. Now I do. I have 7 packs right now where I, had none in my first playthrough. So you're gonna have to forgive me for cutting it short here, but this is a game I could definitely see myself playing a lot of. It's really good. I really like this. I think it does a better job of like tapping this kind of genre without just like replicating what has come before. So I really appreciate it for that. And yeah, please check it out. What is this game called? Terrascape. Definitely check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button. Consider subscribing for more content like this. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.